Welcome back to mohanaastrology. Hello everyone, and I'm hoping that you all are doing well. And today I'm going to discuss about Jupiter's transit into the Nakshatra of Dhanishta, which has happened yesterday, and it's going to be there in Dhanishta Nakshatra for a long time. So it's worth discussing and understanding what kind of energy it's going to give on us and how it's going to impact our lives in general. So this video contains the timeline, the dates of the transit, both direct and retrograde, through the two signs, that is Capricorn and Aquarius. Now, before I go further into the analysis and the discussion, I request you all to please do subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. It encourages me a lot to take out more videos like this, and stay connected with me so that you know when I'm going to post my next video on Vedic astrology and the transit as per Vedic astrology. Now, coming back to Jupiter in Dhanishta. Jupiter in Dhanishta is going to bring some positivity in our lives, and that's for sure. And there is a condition. That is, if we are willing to work hard, if we are disciplined, if we are abiding by the rules, and if we are acting responsibly. Because these are the characteristics of Capricorn. And when Jupiter is now quite decently away from Saturn, and it's in a friendly nakshatra, that is Dhanishta, which is owned by Mars. So it has all the potential to deliver to its best. Now again, here is a catch, and that is till 29th, Jupiter's nakshatra dispositor, that is Mars, is in a tight spot in the sign of Taurus with Rahu. Once Mars moves away from Rahu in the sign of Taurus, that is from 30th March onwards, things are going to yield much better results slowly, and the result of Neech Bhang Raj Yoga that we have been waiting for so long is going to be visible now. The result will be economic and professional growth in the property and real estate, and overall optimism, hope, and of course there will be a boost in the job market. However, you need to remember the conditions, and these conditions are hard work, discipline, and being responsible. Now, due to Mars Rahu association, there can be some kind of disturbance, agitation, or anxiety in people's mind, and there can be some man-made or natural calamities as well. We are already seeing these things happening around us, the earthquakes and the volcanic activities. I'm not going to repeat all these, and the tsunami warnings. So we need to be careful of these kind of happenings around us, and this is going to be from the date of 5th of March, that was yesterday, and till 6th of April. After that, Jupiter is going to move to Aquarius part of Dhanishta. Once it changes the sign, the overall energy pattern is also going to change. Now, once Jupiter moves to the sign of Aquarius, the overall energy is going to be much more pacified. It's going to be more congenial, easygoing, and there will be the changes that we'll be feeling is growth, hope, and social reforms, and then we can see the spiritual growth as well, and there will be scientific breakthroughs during this time. The large corporations and organizations which were very cautious till now, so those are going to operate in a much better fashion from now. From now means once Jupiter moves to Aquarius side of Dhanishta, and then the financial opportunities are also going to open up for all of us. The real estate market and job market both are going to stabilize. The growth will be steady, but it's going to be slow as well, because Aquarius is again Saturn sign. Let's not forget that. People will be more inclined to do networking now, and we are going to expand our network circle, because network circle is again required for financial growth, for professional growth. So that's going to happen now, and there will be a tendency in people to work together for social causes, for financial causes. Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra is going to promote the music industry, the performing arts industry, and of course the movie industry. Now, why is that so? Because this Jupiter is being supported by its dispositor Saturn and Rahu both. Saturn and Rahu both are extremely well placed in transit currently. Rahu in its exaltation sign of Taurus, and Saturn is of course in its own sign of Capricorn, which is naturally the sign for status, success, and profession, karma as a whole. So this is definitely going to help Jupiter to perform at its best, and along with that, there is a little bit of worry which is related to Mars. The Nakshatra dispositor, which is Mars, is actually not too well placed during this entire transit. Now, Mars is currently in Taurus, which is again afflicted by Rahu. Then it will move to Gemini, then it's going to move to its debilitation sign of Cancer, and after Cancer, it's going to be in Leo sign, which is a good sign for Mars. But till Cancer, Mars is unable to perform well. So what happens when the Nakshatra Lord is unable to perform well? So there will be some kind of delay or obstruction in execution of these plans or execution of these growth plans that Jupiter is depicting. Now, from Aquarius side of Dhanishta, Jupiter is going to influence the natural 3rd house and the 7th house by aspect. So this is going to be very good for consultants, for writers, for salespeople, for people in media, communication, content, and it's people who are in some kind of agency business, partnership business, and also for the travel for the travel industry as a whole. Now, during this entire time, Jupiter is going to promote economic growth, social reforms, and all those good things are there. But at the same time, we need to remember that Dhanishta is a nakshatra which does not promote personal relationships too much. So, while Jupiter is again, the natural karaka for, in women's chart, is the husband, is the sun, and it's also, in general, it also shows marriage. But being in Dhanishta, Jupiter can cause some distance, some issues in the personal relationships. So we need to be a little careful in these matters. Although the overall picture looks much better after all, whatever we have gone through so far. So this Jupiter's transit in the nakshatra of Dhanishta is a much welcome relief that we all are expecting in our lives. At the end of this video, I have a couple of slides which is showing the dates of direct and retrograde transits of Jupiter through Dhanishta Nakshatra. Also wanted to remind you that I have another video where I have jotted down the transits of all planets for everyone's reference. It has all the dates of direct and retrograde transits and the eclipse dates and special conjunction dates. So please refer to that whenever you need to refer back to any transit. Now let us see who is going to get impacted the most due to this transit. Now, of course, if you have your moon or your ascendant or any planet that is placed in the nakshatra of Dhanishta in your birth chart, this transit is going to impact you a lot. And if you are going through Mahadasha, Antardasha, or even Pratantardasha of Jupiter or Mars, you are going to get impacted. And if your ascendant or moon sign is a Mars or Jupiter sign, that is Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius and Pisces. If you have Jupiter-Mars conjunction in your birth chart, or there is any mutual aspect or any other kind of aspect on each other, or either Jupiter or Mars are aspecting your moon or your ascendant. So it's anyway going to impact all of us in some way or the other, but the impact on these people are going to be way more than others. So long for now, and this is what I had to offer about Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra. And I'll again see you with another video very soon. So till then, may God bless us all. Stay happy, stay safe. Thank you.